Hi, Ramon. Good morning, everyone. I'm just sharing the link. Let me just. Oops. Oh no. Let's turn this lamp on. Whether it helps or not, I don't know if it makes any difference at all, but yeah. It does a bit, I think. I don't know. Okay. Morning. Oh, thank you, Ramon. So, hello and welcome to the stream. I do these streams every Thursday evening at 8:30 p.m. and every Sunday morning at 10:30 a.m. So, and then you watch the streams through YouTube and you ask questions through Skype. And it's all written below. My Skype is rebekahmaroon, and it's all written in the box below of how to contact me. What times these streams are. The next hurting. Yeah, that's it. That's it. The chat box is on. I think it should be on. I left it on so you can write to people in there. I don't generally look at the chat stuff, but it's just there for people to make friends, connect, express, whatever. But to ask questions to me, you ask through Skype. And if you find the chat box annoying or irritating or offensive, there can be racist things put on there, sexist things, any comments on there. It's just you can block them or hide the chat box. I think you can, if you feel to hide it. Next really hurt. I've had a slight cough and a cold a little bit this week, so I have lemsip and stuff. We've all had it this week. I think Joshua had it first and then passed it on to Kamala, and I've had it. So but it's shifting through quite quickly actually. So that's good. So I wasn't here. I didn't do a stream on Thursday this week. Yeah, just to remind you, I don't always do the streams at those set times. Just check on my Facebook page or my website. I can't always make it at those times due to family stuff happening and things. So just check on my website or on Facebook just to make sure that I am streaming. So I wasn't here on Thursday this week. And that happens from time to time. So it's funny when I've missed one because it feels really weird. It feels really weird. Like I was thinking before I started, like, well, what's this about? What's going on? Why am I going online? What's happening? So I might need a bit of prompting of what this is about, like prompting of some questions or something, just to like, oh yeah. Oh, that's funny. Oh yeah, non-duality. Oh yeah. So normally I do an introduction and then I open for questions to be asked. So what is this? So what is this? You may feel like you want an answer to that question. And it's not really a question the way we normally have questions. Like, it's not a question. It's a question, but it's not a question that has an answer. And normally when the energy is there of separation, of you, you're looking for an answer. You're looking for the end finishing line, the resting place. But you're looking for that resting place in thought, in understanding, in an answer. You could say the answer to that question is this. What is the this? This is the answer. This is the answer. What is happening is the answer. Because this is all there is. When there's that you, that separate, that sense of you being something separate, when that's playing, then there's just that living into time. There's that limitation of you in time, in a timeline. And that can't be stopped or started or affected. It's just what happens. There's this energy appearing of separation, of there being a you. And it's living, it's made up of time. And so in that, it's seeking for answers. It's seeking for the resolution to its problem. But it is the problem. And so when the question's asked, what is this? It's immediately claimed by that one in time, trying to find a solution in time, an answer in time. And maybe there can be a feeling of that, a recognizing of that energy, that restless energy wanting to have an answer, wanting to find something, to arrive at some place, to own something, some ultimate answer that it can have and own. So then what these talks are doing is highlighting the energy of separation and how it's playing, how it's seeking. Because normally that seeking energy is hiding. It's not in consciousness, it's hiding. It's not like there are many different layers to it. Hidden, it's so deeply ingrained. And yet we're living on this surface level. And there's not that awareness of what's actually driving this seeking, of the uncomfortability that's happening beyond the story we tell ourselves. And so these talks are highlighting that seeking energy of what's happening. Rather than the story that's being told of who you are and what's happening, what's going on, what you think you understand. where you think you're moving to. That's a dream. That's a dream. What's really happening underneath that story? Underneath that story, there's a lot of pain. There's a lot of suffering. There's a lot of seeking to avoid this uncomfortability and to reach pleasure, to reach what you think you will want, what you think will take away that uncomfortability. But this isn't about that person arriving at comfortability or escaping that pain. If anything, if it's about anything, it's about that pain coming up. That pain no longer being hidden. The energy of seeking, of separation, of abandonment, being totally acknowledged, being totally free from the layers of story. And this is not what the person's come for. The person hasn't come for this. The person dreamed this is about it having something, it arriving at some place, of it becoming enlightened, of it having it. And this is the killing of the person, the killing of that illusion of what's been pretending to be a someone. And this is what happens in the awakening. This is what happens. Destroying of a lie. A lie that you are somebody. A lie that you are somebody in the body, that you are somebody here experiencing this. It's been a lie built up seemingly over time. Oh, it's so funny. I have no idea what I'm talking about. It's so funny. But this is it. This is it. What you've longed for is this. So it's a coming home. A coming home to what you are. Not that lie of you being someone. And we're so afraid of this. We're so afraid of it. The energy is so afraid. So it's like protection is built up. This protection, this contraction. Of I am a vulnerable thing that can get hurt. And then when we find something or someone we love, there can be that, like that relaxing of that willingness, that wanting to open, and then there's a tasting of that love that's wanted, that wholeness that's wanted, and there's a wanting to open to that love, and then protection. So this is a crumbling of that. You could say relaxing into that, into what you are, which is love. And that love isn't from something else. That love is what this is. This is love. This is what's been longed for. But it doesn't belong in time. And therefore it's not a personal love. It's not a personal thing. It's not limited to you in that dream timeline. What are you running towards? What are you running away from? It doesn't exist in time. It's here. It's here. You're moving, you're chasing something, and it's here. You're avoiding and running away from. But it's here. It's here. Always still, always immaculate, always untouchable. Appearing as everything. Appearing as movement, as form, as things. So, you can ask questions now. I'm online on Skype. So. I'm sure I left chat on, but it's not showing. I don't mind, but it's not. Oh, that's weird. But I'm on Skype, so. Hi, Didi. Lovely to see you. Oh, you too. Yeah, I'm all right now, Ramon. Just a bit. I'm not. No, I'm okay. Yeah, I'm feeling a bit dry. The snot's dried up a little bit, so yeah, I'm okay. Just feeling a bit tired this week because I've done the school run, and it's just like, wow, I'm not used to. We're used to like a homeschooling, relaxed, and no strict schedule, and then oh my god, we have to get to school, and it's been quite a hectic week as well. My stepfather had some kind of was rushed to A&E on Thursday, and with an infection. I don't know. It's kind of weird. He was not there. He was there, but he wasn't there. responding. It was really bizarre. So yeah, just a hectic week. So I'm just a bit like, oh my God, just a bit tired and so much happening. But yeah, I'm okay. Thank you. Love, I feel it. Not the romantic kind. It pains me, brings tears to my eyes. Yeah. Yeah. It's beautiful. Beautiful. Dee, how can you say you have no idea what you're talking about and at the same time speak with such assurance? How can you say you have no idea what you're talking about? Because I don't. That's the way it is here. Because hang on, I feel it. It's just let it because it's not coming from the intellect. It's not coming from something that I've learned and I'm now repeating. It's not coming from that. And so it's just coming out. And I have no idea what this is talking about. So I learned about non-duality. I learned about it, let's say. The brain learned about non-duality. And non-duality isn't true. It's destroying something. It's taking away something. So it isn't true. And so to hold on to non-duality as truth is what happens anyway, but that isn't, it's seen at some point not to be true. And so that is dropped. That is no longer held on to as a truth. It's just a pointing to something. And so with the loss of that, then there's just speaking happening from the, you could say, the experience of what's happened here. It just speaks. It just speaks. It just speaks about what's happened here. It speaks about what is being pointed to, and it includes the experiences of this body, the awakening that happened. It includes that as a way of speaking about this, but it's just happening. It's hard to describe. Yeah, it's hard to describe. Maybe that's enough. I don't know. It's just what's happening. descriptions happening. Thank you. Okay. Hi, lovely. If Rebecca is not a separate person, who sees Rebecca's thoughts? Who sees Rebecca's thoughts? Why do you assume someone is seeing Rebecca's thoughts? Who sees Rebecca's thoughts? That's a weird question. Who sees Rebecca's thoughts? Can you explain more? Like, I don't. Okay, he's not writing anymore, so I'm not sure whether that's all he has. Is that it? Okay, I can't really. Who sees Rebecca's thoughts? I can't even understand that question. So thoughts appear. Thoughts appear. I don't know what the other part. The Rebecca's bit. Rebecca's thoughts. I don't know who sees. I don't know. I don't know that bit. There's just thoughts appearing. If you want to add more, you can add more, Lee. I'm not sure what you mean. See, as a separate person, you feel that you exist, first of all, and that this is happening to you. That you have some place in this. You are a limited thing that has a place in this. And that's what's not true. You are not something happening here. You are not existing as something here. This has got nothing to do with anyone, nothing to do with a separate person. This can't just be thoughts happening, or computer happening, or speaking happening, or feeling happening, or always has to be about someone, about me, about you. It has to be a personal thing. And it can't be seen in another way. You can't go, oh, okay, and now see there's no one here. This is not about this separate person who feels it is a real separate person. That's always been a dream. It's never been a reality that there's someone here experiencing this. So that someone can never wake up. That dream someone can never realize this, can never know and see this. So then who is speaking? Who is aware of thoughts? Who is listening? Again, these aren't questions to be answered by the mind, by thought. It's just an opening. These questions, like an opening. A questioning of that one who feels they are speaking and are listening and are seeing thoughts. It's a questioning of that one who you feel is so real, who you feel yourself to be. It's actually a brilliant question. Who is? Who? Who? And whatever the mind or the brain or thoughts produce, oh, it's this, or it's nothing, or it's no one, or it's whatever it produces, can't be the answer. It can't be the truth. It's another appearance, another form. What's allowing those forms to appear? That can't be known by the mind. That can't be known by a thought. What is this? Thank you, Lee. That was a great question, actually. Hi, Kasaba. Hi, Rebecca. Long time no see. After years and years of listening, reading of non-duality, I have recognised that I haven't got a clue what the heck you're talking about. Yeah. 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 That's great. That's great. And how does it feel to not have a clue what's being spoken about? Is it? Is it what? Is it what? I remember I used to know what I was talking about. I used to know what non-duality was talking about, but that's not freedom. That's just you holding a map, holding an idea, and that's not freedom. That really is not freedom. All right. I meant it was great that you haven't got a clue, because normally when the mind's energized with this separation, it's obsessed with knowing, of attaining something through thought, and it thinks it can get somewhere through understanding this, through thoughts, through working it out. And freedom is the collapse of that energy. That's the freedom. Because there can be great peace and pleasure in discovering non-duality and other things as well. Pleasure and peace, like a relaxing. But while the energy is still playing, it's never going to be enough. Never. It's going to always be seeking. Whether it be non-duality or seeking other things, it's going to be seeking. So this is about that change, that collapsing of that energy, of that seeker. Oh, nice to hear from you. It's been a while, I think. I'm not sure why it makes you cry, Roman? You have to maybe explore that, why it makes you cry. I don't know. So yeah, I think that's it. So thank you for joining, and I'm back on Thursday at 8:30 p.m. UK time. Just check to make sure that I am here Thursday. And have a great week. Just sending lots of love. That's it. Okay, bye. See you Thursday.